Every year, millions of guys are told that dressing like this is the key to looking good. For most, this advice leads to public humiliation and embarrassment rather than the promised magnetic attraction. Everything you've been told about style is wrong. So, in this video, I'll tell you exactly what to wear to maximize your attractiveness to women, and stick around until the end, where I'll even lay out my entire wardrobe for you to style mog everyone around you. I remember trying to be more attractive early on. I looked for tips on YouTube and found these red pill creators who told me that if you're unattractive, just wear some nicer things, Bureau. I spent time and money following their style advice, aiming for their alpha look. Sadly, it didn't work out. I ended up looking silly. Then I was black-pilled and understood the importance of looks in dating and attraction. I realized that these red pill creators would never admit that it isn't clothes that make you more attractive, but your facial bones, because they have to sell you their watches and bracelets. The reality is that Chads look stylish no matter what they wear. Style and clothes multiply Chad's attractiveness. However, if an unattractive guy wore the same thing, people would judge him based on his face before even looking at his clothes. He would come across as a tryhard and be made fun of. So I realized that if you're a normie or an unattractive guy, fashion is not something you can use to quote-unquote express yourself and wear whatever you like. That is something entirely reserved for the Chads. But you can use fashion to become more physically attractive. I created the Dual F framework to show you exactly that. As an unattractive guy, you should aim to fit in and fraud. You fit in the crowd by wearing classic neutral styles that don't make you stand out, and you fraud by enhancing features that make you more attractive, like wearing shoe lifts for height and shoulder pads for a broader frame. Before I was black-pilled, trends made up the bulk of my wardrobe. I used to think I'd look as good as the red pill creator wearing them. After wasting time and money trying to keep up with trends and failing to put together a cool look for years, I realized that only good-looking guys and celebrities can rock a trendy outfit. They're already attractive, so they can make anything look good. That's why they started trends in the first place. So, as an unattractive guy, if you wear something trendy, you will come across as a tryhard. The bulk or base of your wardrobe should consist of timeless styles and neutral colors. Think essentials like a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and white sneakers. Not only will this help you fit in easily, but it will also establish a strong foundation and knowledge base about fashion for when you're ready to try trends in the future as you ascend to Chadhood. Once the foundation is set, you can move up the pyramid to add season-specific items and colors for more variety. Think of stuff like chinos and linen shirts for summer and boots and jackets for fall and winter. That's it. You should stop here unless you are a Chad. You don't want to spend your time or money chasing trends because they change often. It will make you stand out too much and look like you're trying too hard, which is the opposite of what you want when you have an unattractive or normie face. Now you might turn to YouTube or Reddit to create a simple, everyday outfit to help you easily fit in. But the problem is that these outfits are not black-pilled. They see the world through a blue pill or red pill lens, catering to the male rather than the female gaze. It is what men think women want, but women want something completely else. Blue pillars will tell you to wear what makes you feel comfortable or dress for yourself, not for others. Red pillars, on the other hand, will tell you that to dress like an alpha, you need a wardrobe full of branded clothes in kids' sizes. The truth is that women don't care about how much you spend on those new sneakers. They care more about the width of your clavicles and the length of your limbs, things that can't be changed so easily. So, by wearing these outfits, you lose an incredible opportunity to fraud and enhance your physical attractiveness through fashion. Instead of looking at fashion as an expression of yourself, you should look at it as a tool to enhance the features that you genetically lack. Even cars have all these fake parts that boost their attractiveness. These features are considered sporty and high performance by normies, even though they serve no real functionality. The government is also well aware of this, so it designs the uniforms to make the men wearing them look larger and more intimidating. Women know this too and have been frauding as much as possible for millennia. They fraud using makeup, wigs, shapewear, heels, fake tans, fake nails, and countless other ways. They all fraud because normies don't notice. They buy cars with hunter eyes. They think it makes them faster. When frauding, the result is much more important than how you reached it. Just look at this girl. Even if you were to know that she had dyed her hair blonde, would that make her less attractive? Of course not. But one feature changes everything. Similarly, a suit doesn't change your bone structure, but makes you seem wider, enough to trigger a positive response in the female brain. It's the same with push-up bras. They work. Now let's get more in depth on how to fraud. But before we discuss how to fraud your way to mogging everyone around you, let me give you some real talk. Your face is the first thing people see. It doesn't matter if you're rocking a drip or maxing your frame. If your skin looks like a JFL situation, you'll be judged instantly. That's why you must get on a skincare routine ASAP, and Tej Hanley has made it easy for you. They've got the Level 1 system, which has everything you need. Daily face wash, exfoliating scrub, AM moisturizer with SPF, and PM moisturizer. No need to overcomplicate it. They give you an instruction instruction card that tells you exactly what to do and when. Foolproof, even for the most clueless normie. And let's be real, nothing kills your confidence faster than waking up to a breakout right before an important day. You could have the sharpest jawline, but if your skin's a disaster, it's GG. With Tiege Hanley, you don't have to worry about any of that. Their system is designed to keep your skin clear and smooth, so you're always ready to look your best without stressing over random pimples popping up at the worst time. But here's the best part. Because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring this video, they're giving all of you legends an insane deal. Click the first link in the description and get 40% off your first box, plus a free gift. On top of that, you'll get 20% off for life as a member. Skincare might sound like a cope, but trust me, clear skin is the easiest way to go from normie tier to being noticed. If you're out here trying to attract women, they're clocking your face before anything else. Don't be a guy with potential getting held back by acne. Click the link and get on that Tiege routine before your face starts aging like milk. Now let's get more in depth on how to fraud. There are two types of fraud: visual and physical. Physical fraud is when you alter your physical features, like height and frame, things like shoe lifts to appear taller or shoulder pads to broaden your shoulders. Visual fraud is when you create an illusion through styling and presentation, like wearing vertical stripes to look taller or horizontal stripes to look broader. Think of physical fraud as cooking a dish, while visual fraud as simply presenting it well. You can use both of these to become taller and improve your frame. Your frame is your shoulder-to-waist ratio, which measures how wide your shoulders are compared to your waist. Women find guys with broad shoulders and narrow waists more attractive. The ideal shoulder-to-waist ratio is around 1.6 to 1, meaning your shoulders should be about 60% wider than your waist. Unfortunately, how wide your clavicles and how narrow your pelvis is depends entirely on your genetics. While not having broad shoulders isn't a major issue, having very narrow shoulders can significantly lower your overall attractiveness, especially when combined with a wide waist. Building muscle and losing weight can help, but the underlying bone structure has the biggest impact. I was fat my entire life. During the pandemic, I turned things around and lost 30 kgs. I was left with a lot of excess skin. It made me look the same as before. Not gonna lie, it was super demotivating. It felt like it was all for nothing. I was so frustrated that I considered surgery to remove the skin. But then, I found this undershirt that changed everything. It smoothed out my silhouette, making the weight loss actually visible. So wear these compression undershirts if you have excess skin, love handles, and moobs. And make sure to go a size down. Look at it as a foundation piece to enhance your frame. Everything else builds on top of this. Now that you have a streamlined waist, widening your shoulders is the next step to a V-taper. The average shoulder width of men is around 18 to 19 inches, but many men have narrow shoulders. We know that shoulder width is mostly genetic, so unless you want shoulder lengthening surgery, wear shoulder pads underneath your clothing. Shoulder pads are inserts used in clothing to give the shoulders a broader and more structured appearance. They're a game changer if you have narrow shoulders. To keep it low-key, start with a 1 centimeter increase. Then bump it to 2 cm when you feel good about it, but don't push it past 3 cm, especially if you already have broad shoulders. Overly wide shoulders will make you look odd and intimidating. If you have a skinny neck, it will look fake because your neck won't match the width of your shoulders. That's why it's important to try different shoulder pad widths to find out what looks natural on your frame. And if you don't want to always worry about someone finding out, you should invest in padded undershirts. In a padded undershirt, the pads are already stitched inside a lightweight undershirt. This eliminates all the hassle of using shoulder pads. It looks so natural that wearing it has a 0% chance of someone finding out you are frauding, even if you wear it under a t-shirt in summer. I get mine from clotheswithmuscles.com. I request a custom order with padding specifically for the shoulders, and just by wearing this, your frame will improve significantly. It's like years worth of going to the gym in a minute. Now, since your base is set, you should layer jackets whenever you can. Layering is an acceptable fraud, meaning everyone does it. All of these are timeless pieces and will help you fit in. Heavier jackets easily add over an inch on each side, and if you layer underneath, you can get more of those inches. Also, they don't have to be just jackets. Layer something whenever you can, if the weather allows for it, even if it's slightly cold outside. Don't miss out on the opportunity to fraud. Start with lighter, thinner fabrics close to your body and layer thicker, bulkier items on top. Each piece should be able to look good on its own in case you need to remove layers throughout the day. The final touches or visual fraud would be to wear light-colored, long-sleeved baggy tops with horizontal stripes. Baggy shirts add volume to the upper body. Horizontal stripes visually broaden you by giving the illusion of broader shoulders. Light colors draw more attention to your upper body, enhancing the perception of a broader frame. Long sleeves create an illusion of longer arms and a broader frame. Shirts like these also create an illusion of a better frame. The white accentuates your shoulders and arms, and while the black makes your waist look smaller. The contrast provides a great definition of your upper body. This combination can drastically change your shoulder-to-waist ratio, making you more confident. But this doesn't mean you should stop working out. Building muscle is one of the fundamentals of looks maxing. There will come a time when you will have to take off those clothes. Now let's move on to increasing your height. People underestimate how much height they can boost by correcting their posture, just by standing up straight with their shoulders back. Most guys today live sedentary lifestyles that worsen their posture, automatically reducing their height by 2 inches or more, which they are often unaware of. Wearing shoe lifts will increase your height, but ruin your posture in the long run, so prioritize fixing your posture before gaining height with shoe lifts. The quick fix is wearing a posture brace. Now, posture braces don't fix your posture over the long run. In fact, they worsen it, but wearing it will boost your height by 2 inches and make you wider. Once you have fixed your posture, you can boost your height with footwear to gain even more inches. There are 4 options here. The best and most undetectable is wearing a normie height-boosting sneaker that every other guy is already wearing. Sneakers like Nike Air Max 720. They boost around 1.61 inches, or 4.1 seta. Remember to subtract 1 inch from the height of the shoes you find, as most shoes already increase height by at least 1 inch. Boots also fall into this category. Black boots, in particular, look very stylish, especially in winter months. Doc Martens Boost is around 1.5 inches in height. Get the ones with a bigger heel. They can boost over 2 inches, all while being considered normal for a guy to be wearing those without anyone batting an eye. These 2 options are best, only if you're already tall. And by tall, I mean at least 6 feet 3 inches. 6 feet is no longer considered tall by women. You should opt for shoe lifts if you are 6 feet 2 or less. With shoe lifts, you can't comfortably boost much height. They overstate the height increase because they don't consider compression when worn. This is usually because of the rubber material used in the lifts. Shoe lifts are only comfortable and undetectable if you wear them in high-top shoes. And so, I recommend investing in a pair of high-quality elevator shoes. They will last long and are also unnoticeable since the insole is made specifically for them. Now, moving on to visual height frauding. The first method is to wear tops and/or bottoms with vertical lines. Vertical lines make you look taller by drawing the eye up and down. Try wearing shirts, pants, or jackets with vertical stripes. Just avoid horizontal stripes because they can make you look wider and shorter. The next method is wearing all one color or different shades of the same color from head to toe. It makes you look taller because it creates a smooth, uninterrupted line. Stick to dark or neutral colors to appear slimmer and taller. For example, an all-black outfit always does the trick. You can rock this look with a tailored fit. Well-fitted clothes show off your body shape and prevent that bulky look that makes you seem shorter. Get your clothes tailored to fit you just right. Avoid baggy or super tight clothes. Look for clothes that fit snugly without being too tight. High-waisted pants are always a good choice for bottoms. They raise the waistline and make your legs look longer. You can choose trousers or jeans at or above your natural waist. Wear them with a tucked-in shirt or a crop top to show off the high waistline. Just never wear shorts as bottoms. If you have chicken legs, why would you wear shorts and show them? Instead, wear jeans in a baggier fit. Once you get into this frauding mindset, you will realize you can fraud a lot more. My ebook offers all you need to build a Mogger wardrobe and is regularly updated based on feedback. The price goes up after each update, so if you found the information in this video helpful, get your copy now at a special discount by clicking the link in the description. And don't forget, to really max out your looks, Tej Hanley is offering 40% off your first box and a lifelong 20% discount when you sign up using the link below. This is your chance to make sure your skin is as sharp as your style, so don't miss out.